that's what doesn't make any sense to me. If you complain about RuneScape being so crappy, or you just don't like certain things about old school RuneScape or RS3, and you make a server and then you add the same things that you just complained about into your server, how is that any different? It's not different, and people do it all the time. I mean, 90% of servers out there do that. Custom servers have the right idea, they're in the right direction, but they are too custom, in my opinion. Now, I know this video is really opinionated, but it's also advertising my server. It is utterly trash. Alright, the server is not that good. But, for a one-man developer, it's the best I can do. Anyway, enough about the opinionated things. Let's just get right into showcasing the server. Right now, there's a whole event going on. And right now, you see that the chat box is getting spammed by pumpkin. It's talking about and training. That's going to change. The Halloween event is on. And basically, you just go trick or treating. First, you're going to select your costume, witch, warlock, skeleton. Get this nifty little check mark, pumpkin, candy. That's part of your costume. Rewards you get. And what you do is you just go around Varrock and you just trick or treat. Like 6 people in Varrock, you trick or treat with them. Go back to the Grim Reaper, give him your candy, and he rewards you with the bucket, and you get to keep the costume. Now, in addition to that, you also get candy coin just by playing the game, just by skilling or killing monsters, whatever, you get candy coin. So that's an RS3 feature that I don't mind it. I think it's pretty cool, and I think it's a pretty good idea in RS3. It's pretty simple. It adds a little bit of it's just a simple event in RS3, which I've added into this one, into my server. But you can take this candy coin back to Grim Reaper, and you can open his shop and buy things out of it, which in his shop has a bunch of other cosmetic items, such as a candy corn crown, the opposite, all of the Halloween outfits, some other things too, like Halloween related items, people. That's really all you need to know about it. It's Halloween related items. So if you like the idea of having a Halloween event and you want to just try it out, join the server, try it out. I think you might like the idea. Now the other thing in this is like I said, the pumpkins. You smash them and you get rewards for it, like a jack-o'-lantern mask. I mean, you get Halloween related items, and also you get a chance to get a pet token. Again, another RS3 feature, but I mean, hey, I think that's pretty cool. So I'm not trying to recreate RuneScape 3. I'm not trying to recreate OSRS. I'm just simply trying to add ideas that I think are cool to my server as well. So that's the Halloween event. Now we're going to move on to the actual server-related content. A little bit of background about the server is I'm not creating RuneScape like I mentioned before. I'm creating my own game, just using the RuneScape models, maps, whatever. So, I mean, if that's something that seems intriguing to you or interesting to you, then definitely check it out. I mean, again, the server really isn't that great, so don't expect a wonderful server out that you're going to play and it's going to be wonderful. Don't expect that, because it's not going to happen. Nothing on the server is perfect. So I'm not going to sit there and tell you it's perfect, because nothing is perfect in the server. But, I mean, we do have the typical teleports, like you can go to your monsters and train on rock crabs and just, chickens, whatever. Oh, by the way, there's also an Easter egg with chickens. Go ahead and go to chickens and find out for yourself what that Easter egg is. We also have, the typical mini games. I mean, this is like typical RuneScape private server stuff for people that just, So basically, a few years back, maybe like 10 years at this point, servers did stuff like this. They just created their own little niche thing, whatever you want to call it. Like they just created their own thing. They didn't thrive on putting RuneScape related content into their servers. At least the servers I played didn't do that. I mean, maybe not all of them, but the ones I played, the ones that I really enjoyed, did that. Like Hackscape or Magebank, which I'm just do the same. But um, it's a perfect example. The owner never really put any RuneScape related content in there. Just a few things here and there, like I'm doing. And I mean, the server really thrived. It it really did. But anyway, moving on. I mean, that's what the server's direction is something like that, something similar to that. So if that's something that you are interested in wanting to play around on, by all means, please click on the download links in the description of this video. Or I mean, well, it's going to be in the Discord. So click on the Discord link. Go to find the client download section and download the client. I mean, it takes 5 seconds of your time to do this, and maybe you can play for 10 minutes and figure out if you want to play it or not. No hard feelings if you don't play it, but I mean, just give it a shot. That's all I ask. Anyway, so again, we have the typical bosses. I mean, we have a lot of bosses, and I mean, there's boss pets as well. I mean, you have a chance of getting I you have a chance of getting all these boss pets. I mean, I do believe all of them work. Maybe just one of them don't. I'm pretty sure it's the Siege Roll Queen that doesn't work, which is also known as the Kraken. I mean, I don't have a Siege Roll Queen model, so I just used the crappy OSRS Kraken model, which doesn't even have any animations, so it's really shitty. But I mean, it's something for right now, people. I will fix it later when I get the correct models and animations. We have some PKing teleports. I mean, the PKing really is really shitty on here. I'm not gonna lie to you people. It's really not the greatest, but I mean, for something that I'm just trying to have a small community with, it works. I mean, if you don't mind it being as clunky as it is, not clunky. I mean, it's just crappy in general, I guess. If you don't mind it, then it works. I mean, but I am perfecting it. I'm not letting stuff go like it is. I am constantly working on things. But um, yeah, I mean, this server really, like I said, is not built for a big community. It's only built for a small community. Again, like Hackscape or Magebank or the other servers, the other servers that I've played, they were all built for a smaller community, and I really enjoyed that. I don't like a whole lot of people on a server because it takes a lot to maintain that. So anyway, again, moving on. I don't want to sound like I'm begging people to play or boo hoo, pity me, whatever. I'm not doing that. I don't really care if you don't play the server or not. But um, we have our typical skills. All skills do work. We have a 3x island where anything on that island is 3 times the XP amount, which is really nice. We have multiple farm patches. Oh, but also 3x island is also dangerous. It's also the wilderness, so you can be PK'd. Um, typical city teleports. I mean, really nothing to explain there. Dungeon. This is all the Taverley dungeon. I didn't add other dungeons. This is just Taverley, but they do have direct teleports to the monsters inside of the dungeon, like the ghosts, the bats, the druids, the magic axes, etc., etc. Dragons. Don't go to Mythril Dragons. Um, Somewhere along the lines, the models got messed up and they're invisible. So just don't go to them. Stay away from them. Go to metal, black or blue, red, whatever. Those will all work. Donator teleports. We have 3 different zones: regular, super, and extreme, which we only have 3 ranks. So there's no bullshit ranks or whatever. You're not gonna get like diamond rank or contributor or whatever. You donate, you get regular. You donate again, you get super. Donate a third time, you get extreme. Like that's how that works. I mean, well, they're price based, but you get what I'm saying. But eventually, I'm actually going to change them so that way they're not even price based, where, like I said, you just donate once, you get regular. Donate twice, you get super. Third time, you get extreme. That's how I want it to be. So that's how I'm going to eventually make it. So it's really nice. I mean, donations are going to actually be donations. They're not going to be subscriptions like other servers. I mean, other servers call them donations, but really they're subscriptions. To me, that's unfair. You shouldn't do that to people. Make a donation, not a subscription. End of story. And we also have the Slayer Tower, which it just teleports you to this first, second, or third floor. And then prestige is there's no categories for prestige. It just takes you to an area where the monsters in that area will give you prestige points for killing them. But you have to be sixth. You have to be sixth prestige to get there to use the teleport. Which, bringing me to that point, we have 11 prestige levels, and there is actually an Easter egg to get a 12th prestige level. But I'm not gonna spoil that for you guys. You guys can figure it out on your own. And each prestige has its own little icon and title and color, so it's pretty nice. It's very distinctive. Right now, there's no bonuses for prestiging, but I mean, eventually I will be adding them, like double drops, higher XP rates, whatever, something similar to that. I will be adding something along those lines. Another thing you probably noticed here, when you get a 120 or max level, total level, it puts a gold trim around your skills. It's another RS2 feature, but I like that. I mean, it really does. It makes your account more stand out more. Or yeah, makes your account stand out more. Jeez, that was a mouthful. So, this is obviously the home area. Um, Nothing too special here. I mean, if you've seen other servers, you guys know what the server's about already. I mean, it's the same thing. I make the same video every time because I don't know how to make videos. I'm really shitty at that too. I mean, as you can tell, I'm really shitty at a lot of things I do, but I try. Anyway, these two chests here, I think I mentioned them in a previous video as well, but I'll mention them again just for the sake of this video. We have a daily reward and a donation chest. You can take from it or you can add to it. It's like a secret Santa. You add something to it, someone comes along, pull something out. The daily reward chest, though, on the other hand, you don't get to put stuff into it. You just get to reach in, grab something out once a day, and that's it. And I do believe, there you go. And I just got a rare item from that. So, how about that? The training bow is rare. There's a training sword, training shield. I don't even know. You can also peek into it to tell you what's also in there. You get 150k, a Squeal of Fortune spin ticket, an unlit bug lantern, um, some masks. And then down here you get the Extreme Mystery Box, more masks, a training bow I just got, so this is an ultra rare item, and the lit bug lantern, that's also the ultra rare. So basically there's a category. So these are common, uncommon, rare. So, and if you want to donate to the chest, this acts like a will of goodwill from RuneScape, where you donate so many items, something happens. I think at 100 items, it's double XP. 200, it's double drops. 3, double vote. 4, half price donations. And I think that's everything I added to it. So I'll have to look in the game code and tell you guys for sure what it is, or I'll add something to like an examine option or something. But anyway, so how this works is you go ahead and you click the donate to the chest. This interface pops up. It just basically shows you what you have in your inventory, and you go ahead and click on something. Donate, 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 donate. Donate 5, 10, all X. That kind of thing. Another thing I'm adding too is we also have obviously you have Jad. You get your fire cape, but I'm also adding a kiln cape, whatever. I mean, whatever the upgrade from Jad is on RuneScape 3. That's what I'm adding. Something similar to that, but I'm adding it a little differently than what RuneScape did. It's going to be like 3 waves of Jan, some other monsters involved in it, and also difficulties. So we have purple. The purple cape as a not rare, as a hard level, the ultra hard level. We have yellow as a moderate or medium level, green as the easy level, red as just a regular hard level. So purple is the extremely hard level, but also, guys, I mean, look at that. There are particles coming off of it. The capes don't go to the right slot just yet. Don't mind that. I'm sorry. But that's a feature that's still in the works. So, moving right along, we have we have player-owned shops. I mean, nothing extraordinary there. Very typical of a RuneScape private server. I mean, it's basically like a Grand Exchange. So if you want the Grand Exchange, then just go play RuneScape because we have player-owned shops. Literally the same thing. Um, they just don't work offline. So the player has to be online for you to be able to view and buy things out of their shop. So um, if you don't like using the teleport interface through the buttons or whatever for whatever reason, you could also go here to the teleporter. It's the same thing. Pretty typical. I mean, I'm not really going to show you everything about this, but we have vote points and level points. Slayers, your Slayer Masters BK pointing if you do end up BKing. Um, everything here in the home area is renamed to make it really easy as to what things do, whatever. I mean, quality of life updates, I guess. I don't really know what else to show in this video. But, I mean, like I said, I'm really shitty at making videos. So if anybody has any suggestions as to what I should make for a video on this server, then please let me know. Or I mean, whatever, I guess. Or don't. I don't. I don't care. But if you don't, I'm going to continue to make these shitty videos because that's all I know how to do. I don't know how to edit videos. I don't know how to do proper intros. Nothing. So, anyway, if you are tired of playing the same old RuneScape private servers where it's basically just RuneScape with boosted XP rates, come here and try Dreambound RSPS. It is a little different. It's a semi-custom server that's not all that custom. Because custom servers are nice, but they do get too much. I mean, they add a lot of crappy models and I don't know. I don't like them. People call them ugly things. I don't know. I don't call them ugly. I just say that I think they're too much. There's a point in time where you can add too much to something, and custom servers, a lot of them now, do that. So this direction, I'm trying to put this server in the direction of making it somewhat custom, but not too custom, but not too much like RuneScape either. So I'm trying to find a very balanced median, I guess. But again, like I said, if you are interested in playing this and you think that you might want to try it, then by all means, click on that Discord link. Find the download section. Download the client. And sometime soon, my other server, Innis Mona, will also be released. And you can also play it off the same launcher that launches Dreambound. So, look forward to that. That server is a little more like OSRS related, I guess. But I didn't add anything OSRS to it when I started using it as a base. That's what it came with. But it's Roost base, so you guys can understand. I don't have to say anything else. It's Roost base. So when that's released, if you guys want to try that one out too, by all means you can. I'm hoping to have that one released by Christmas, so that way I can have a Christmas event on that server. So anyway, guys, thank you for sticking out through this video, and I'm really sorry that I'm really crappy at commentary, and I'm really crappy at making videos, I understand. But thank you for watching if you did. And if you play it, thank you for playing. Alright, have a good day.